Hi guys, I thought I'd get out and about today to do a bit of a recce in regards to my next shoot, a shadow under the bridge. One of the things that I really liked about Auckland Harbour Bridge is the structure and the infrastructure of it. As I probably mentioned in the past, that it's quite daunting, and it's also quite haunting as well. This is the reason why I got the inspiration to shoot under the bridge, because it's actually based on a story of a paranormal activity or a rumor of a fisherman that got washed off the rocks. So after my last shoot, Personalities, I decided to sit down and write for around about 4 to 6 weeks. This time around I wanted to go for more of a thriller, sort of horror, paranormal feel. Reason being is because I've been involved in many projects that have sort of been involved in comedy or drama, and this time around I wanted to do something different. A little bit more in the way of inspiration is the reason why I decided to do this, is because one of my lead actors, Jess, in my Personality shoot, she inspired me with her acting to get into paranormal. This is another inspiration for me. As I said before, the framing of the bridge is quite haunting and quite daunting, as you can see behind me here. And that's more or less the bigger inspiration for me to start shooting a shadow under the bridge. Yeah, it just creates that element where you can get that real powerful feel when you're standing underneath it. By the way, there's been suicide jumpers. Statistics say around about 1 to 2 people per year actually jump off this bridge. There have been some failures, but there have also been some casualties as well. I also like the pathway down here. It's quite strong, the image is quite strong, the element's quite strong down here. So I'd like to also shoot some frames down here when production starts. Pre-production has already started with our script. In January 2025, we're going to do live rehearsals to a cliff just above the shoreline down here with a Māori design, which I really love. And again, the framing, the pillars that are sticking out of the water, they're just really strong. It's quite deep out there. I wouldn't want to swim out there myself. I'm not much of a swimmer. I can swim a little bit, but not in that sort of area out there. Here's the Māori design that they've put here. Bit of history that the bridge was built in the 50s. It was just a single lane bridge, or 3 lanes running through that were marked, and then they put the clip-ons on later on. It's about 3 or 4 guys that actually died from during the construction period of the bridge. Fell to their deaths, unfortunately. But yeah, this is really what I like about this whole thing. It's like, it's very old, it's grey. A lot of moss, a lot of greenery. Yeah, it's just very, very empty, and that's why I want to, I'd like to start here. My first shot for the first episode of A Shadow on the Bridge will actually be shot in this area. Soon we'll move over to the Ariana Cuisine restaurant. This is one of my ideas, the areas that I want to shoot for Shadow Under the Bridge. I really love this area because it's so spacious. It's just got that haunting feel to it. The Ariana restaurant was constructed in the 70s. It went through a few owners. I like this idea of the framing of the restaurant. It was originally called Fisherman's Wharf, and then it sort of went under and got rehabbed, and then went under and came back again and came back to life. Suzanne Paul, one of the New Zealand celebrities, she actually took over, and unfortunately it went under in 2004. She went bankrupt, just about lost her house over this. A Māori type theatrical group that was here that would present itself to you when you came into the restaurant, called Rakawa. So it was done as a Māori welcome. That's the reason why I wanted to do Shadow Under the Bridge. So it's relatable to people, and people can watch it and say, hey, I've had that experience, and I'm wanting to watch more. And I think that's the most important thing, that you capture the eye of the viewer and they want to watch it and they want to watch it and they want to see where it's going. Well, that's all for now. Hopefully when shoot time comes around, I can produce something that is real time and hopefully stimulates the viewer. See you then.